Okay, welcome to another video. So, doing things ass about face today. I've actually just came home from the session. Stupidly, for whatever reason, my intro didn't work, so I'm going to do it now. But I'm sort of glad it did, because I can give you a bit of an idea of what to expect. One of the most craziest sessions I've ever had on float tube, not in terms of the fishing, but just the weather. Landed in perfect conditions out onto the lake, and within 5 minutes the rain just came down and it was so heavy, so heavy. The whole point of the video was to go and fish a lake that's 7 minutes from my house. I haven't fished it in 15 years because it's really heavily poached. It's destroyed, to put it politely. So 15 years I haven't fished it. I thought, why not, let's go and give it a bash, and give it 2.5 hours on during the week, and yeah, stay tuned to see what happened. Okay, let's go. Get everything out some sort of way. Get through this green sludge. Some absolutely massive marks on the fish finder, which I'm not going to lie, has taken me by surprise a bit. I was expecting this to be, well, barren. I'm getting a bit of a shower here. It didn't give any rain, which is great. So I have no coat on, just a fleece. Okay, so switching on to the line through. Roach, 25cm fire tagger, and gonna try and get into the deep water some sort of way. Right down. So let's see if this works. Rod in the holder. It says we're in 15 foot of water. 17 foot. Lots and lots of fish showing on the finder. Some really big arcs. Trying to find the speed to see what sort of speed we're doing. Check the drag. Lots of fish, look at that there. 21 foot down. Really like to know what they are. Is this going to be the first fish trolling from the belly boat? I can't believe how many fish are showing on this fish finder. It's amazing. Like I've said already, this lake is it's seven minutes from my house, and I haven't been anywhere near it in probably 15 years, for the purpose and reason of, well, it just gets absolutely destroyed. Oh, that might have been a hit there. Yeah, that's a fish. That's a fish. We're into the fish on our first go. No way. No. Ah, it's come up the surface, so he's probably not that big. But that's a fish from a heavily poached lake. Just knocked the engine off. That was our first run. Came right over a big ball of bait fish and nailed this out in the middle of the lake. That's insane. He's actually not as small as I thought he was going to be. This is amazing. Brand new bait, literally just put on there now. in the rain. So we were over 21 foot of water there. Came over a big ball of bait fish, and this guy decided to have a go at this. Outstanding. He's very lightly hooked, so don't mind if he comes off really about now. Don't want to get a hook in my hand or my face. That's it, you just behave, good boy. So get that out of the road. And there we go. First pike out of this lake. 15 plus years. We've only been here a few minutes. Love it. Thank you for playing. Oh dear, dear, dear. Come on. Like, the weatherman is such a liar. But look at that fish finder. Look at that thing at the bottom. It wouldn't surprise me if there was lightning. It's the rainbows out now to make me feel a bit better. So this is crazy, crazy weather to be out on a float shoe. So I'm going to try and get myself back into the side. So I'm going to just troll over as I was before. The problem is now I don't think I'm going quick enough. So I have to apologise for the noise, and probably the screen and everything's probably wet. But if you have to put up with that, just think of what I have to put up with at the minute. By right, I should probably put the float tube back in and go home. But after hitting the fish in the first... And there's another fish. There's another one. This one feels a bit bigger. Yeah, this is a bigger fish. This is insane. This is insane. This is from a place that is known for being empty, no fish. And I've hit into something quite substantial here because I can't move it. In torrential rain on a float tube in the middle of the lake. Have I foul hooked a pike or what is this? Because this thing, it's not pulling any line. It just feels like a big, big, big dead weight. Oh, no, he's not even that big. Oh, he must have been wrapped in the line. That's two trolls. Literally, I went down, hooked the fish, landed it. I've trolled back up again, hooked another fish. This is mental. I've been here 25 minutes at most on the water. Oh, what a fight. Yeah, he's not even that big. He's wrapped in the line. That's why his fight feels so heavy. This is crazy. I am completely soaked and I don't care. Outstanding. Right, this have you. I have a feeling I'm going to hit a bigger one. Again, just hooked really nice. Straighten the engine up, right out of the wind. Pike number 2. Spotless fish, not a mark on it. Unbelievable. That's the guy that's done the damage so far. Brand new lure. Let's try and get us out to the other side again, into the deeper water. Now that the wind's died off, I might try. It's probably spotted behind me. I've got the perch rod. Some of those shoals were insane. Big, 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 thick balls of fish. I know there's a lot of perch in here, but there used to be. So I'm assuming that's probably what that is. So that wouldn't mind giving them a bit of a blast. It's excellent fun, even with that terrible weather. You know, such a long time in the making this float tube to have it the way I wanted it. So to finally get it on the water and catching fish with it, it's just something else. And well, there's big things coming in the next few weeks that you'll all see very soon on the Savage Gear YouTube channel. You're gonna like it. Basically, there's a few upgrades on the way for float tubes, so keep your eye out for that. There we go. Fish number 3. Another small one, but this one was casting. Oh, he's not that small. Similar sort of size. He's completely engulfed that bait. Look at that. Wow. Like, that's not a small bait, and he has destroyed it. Don't be jumping, don't be jumping, don't be jumping. It's probably the biggest one of the whole lot, actually, believe it or not. So he's going to be a tricky one to try and unhook here. Whoa. There you go. Actually caught him on the feet. Oh, that's how you want to unhook them whenever they're a bit like that. That's probably about £5. Second cast or third cast with this. Excellent. 3 fish in just over an hour. Okay, so I'm cold, I'm wet. I've caught 3 fish, so I'm happy. But I'm gonna end up sick if I stay out here any longer. So I'm gonna go big and then I'm gonna go home. Not quite the same, but close enough. I'm gonna stick on a 30cm line through lemon trout. Potentially too big for in here. I have a feeling that yes, we're catching fish, which is fantastic, but I have a feeling that they're all jacks, just because it was so heavily poached. But we'll stick on a big 30cm bait and just yeah, let's just see if we can snag one. Be nice to get something slightly bigger, obviously, always is. I'm not too worried now because I'm really pleased with just how things went. There we go. Is that a fish? Actually, if it is, I've seen the tip go as if something hit it. Don't feel, yeah, it's a fish. On a 30cm lure on the float tube. Wow. It wasn't a big buckle of the rod, I just seen the tip. Bang. Turn the engine off. 4 fish. 2 hours fishing. He came in quite fast, so I don't think he's, again, similar sort of size. You maybe jump here, you'll maybe get a look at him. Yeah, I think he is going to. I have a feeling that this fish is a similar sort of size to the bait. I apologise if the sun is sort of blinding you from seeing anything here, because it's doing the same to me. There we go, fish number 4. What way have you hooked yourself? Right now. come on, away from anything that's valuable, please, and thank you. Right, so he sort of hasn't hooked himself overly great. So I might not lift this guy in, I might just try and get him unhooked and back out here. There we go. Gonna call it quits. I'm freezing. I'm soaked right through. It's been tough. There was that much rain earlier. I can actually see a bit of condensation on the inside of the lens of the camera, so that's going to be interesting. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the whole content, the whole footage. Crazy session, 2.5 hours on the flow tube. Proper rain storm like I've never ever experienced out on the water. It was crazy. Different on a boat where you can sort of hide a bit. There's nowhere you can hide here. You're toast. Yeah, mission success. 4 fish, yeah, 4, I think, yeah, I can't remember. But we caught fish, and somewhere where I didn't think there was any left. It's really, really close to my house, so I'm going to start fishing here. I'm not going to say more often, but I'll definitely be back. Float tube's brilliant. Still getting the terms with how to work a few of the things, a few wee tweaks still needed here and there. And as usual, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.